Peace and love. This is Spica, the Mother Star. This pick a card reading is going to be about money, power, and respect. I got 3 piles pulled, and I'm going to start with pile 1. I'll go back and leave the timestamps so you can just go ahead and pick either pile 1, 2, or 3. This is going to be pile 1, so I'm going to just put 2 and 3 and just get right into it. For deck number 1 or pile number 1 for money, power, and respect. Okay, I see that you have the power. You definitely have power. Boss, to make executive decisions. They're saying for you to be kind. I definitely see things going on regarding tough negotiations. I see things about real estate, investing in jewelry, secret societies, and things being very occult or clandestine. Okay? Like, also, when I start seeing skulls and stuff like that, to me that remind me of voodoo. You know what I'm saying? Let me look further. I see a powerful businesswoman. Clarification. I also see being sneaky. Don't let everybody know your moves. Move, you know, without letting your right hand know what the left hand is doing. I feel like you come from family money. Definitely. I'm getting a lot of money. A powerful woman. Okay, I see a powerful woman. I would say for her to be careful, you know, because you have a lot of money and power. You might have people trying to steal from you. And then when I look at this Wheel of Fortune card, what just stood out is, who are the people keeping your books? Accountants and financial advisors and things along that nature can be just taking finances from you. Maybe your books aren't as accurate as you think. So pay attention to your bookkeeping, your ledgers, and things like that. Definitely see a lot of books in the back. All right. Pay attention to all your bookkeeping. Clarification on this partnership. A silent partner in business. That's what I'm seeing. Something about silent partnership. Because I see this partnership here. And this card, to me, he got on a mask, she got on a mask. So that represents silent partnership to me in my brain. Taxi, Uber, Lyft, limousine driver. You can make more money doing those type of services. Clarification. Mechanic. If you unemployed, go get on unemployment. Or you know a lot of people, it shouldn't be hard for you to be able to hustle up some money, but mechanic, okay? Either owning a mechanic business or fixing things. You can make your money doing that way. Being more friendly to the people, you know, because I see knowing a lot of people. Some of you, it looked like, I see not hiring in the back. That's this card that say unemployment. I should just flip it around, but not hiring in the back. Stressed out because you feel powerless. You know what I'm saying? Some of you can get into selling vegan food. Get your business paperwork registered, or get your business registered so that you can go into a little, starting your own little cafe, health food guru type things like that. And you will get a lot of respect from the people, because I got this card, which is a card of public acclaim. Okay? Public acclaim. And some of you might even be artists. Let me look into this real quick. Clarification. All right, so I'm seeing things about being an artist. I'm seeing things about joining forces, because I got a unity card. I feel like you need to find somebody that you can merge with in the business of your, whatever artistry you do, or submerge yourself fully in it, because you can't dibble and dabble and think you're going to find success. You either got to be all in. To me, it looked like you dabbling in it, but you're not fully invested. So you got to become one with your artwork. Okay. And then as far as the mechanic is concerned, I got another thing that just came out. Foreign cars. Foreign cars with this mechanic. Fixing foreign cars. You could make a lot of money doing it. Or fixing airplanes. You might want to go down to the airport and get a job. If you went to school for aviation, mechanics or something like that. Or if you're thinking about going to school for aviation mechanics, you can make a lot of money working in the city near at the airport. There's a lot of money. You see the city in the background at the airport. Go to the airport, okay? That is pile 1. Hopefully, if you pick pile 1, I feel like this reading is for getting where you fit in. If it's a little message in there for you, thrown in there, that's how you can get your money, power, and respect. Okay, pile number 2, this is your money, power, and respect. Reading, about to get right into this. All right. Clarification on this main woman. All right, so yeah, okay, so it's coming up, a female exercising her personal power, being more bold. They say you got the world in the palm of your hands, literally. I see it twice here. Number 1, this man is holding the world in the palm of his hands. So this person's power is from a whole nother level. Then I see the world card. To me, this seems like you're a person of great influence. Okay. However, I'm getting this card. You don't even know the power and influence that you hold. You're kind of like limiting yourself and holding yourself back. See, this card represents a woman who, it only appears that she is surrounded and caged in by these swords. But in reality, there's an opening for her to get out. The bondage is not tight. She could wiggle herself out of that and then remove the blindfold. So this person is a person who is making excuses or self-limited, you know what I'm saying, themselves. They're limiting themselves. Clarification. Okay. Some of you look like you married into money, power, and respect. But something, this is what I say, hold on. This is like a marriage. Then I got the forgiveness card, as if you married into money, power, and respect. Yeah, this is this woman. I feel like you married a wealthy man. Okay. Clarification on the forgiveness. This man is a hard worker. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Wealthy man. I don't know what you're going to do, but you better get your shit right, because if you're dealing with a man that has so much affluence and you're the wife, I mean, that's a contract you're going into. It might be a lot of sacrificing you have to do, and you might violate something inside the marriage where, you might have to seek forgiveness. I'm about to look further because I want to know. I feel like more so don't make him angry. If you know all the things that this man don't like, do not grind his gears. And I see a message coming. Some type of acceptance. Let me see. Yeah, I see. Obviously, this card means a message is coming. Then I see the message being received. Clarification on the acceptance. All right, so the acceptance has to do with future plans, long term, something in the near future. I feel like you're going to receive like an invitation somewhere, and if you accept it, when you reach that place where you're supposed to meet at, there's going to be it's like a power move. Like a power move. And then I see the moon card. I feel like you received this message at nighttime. And I feel like you're worried at first because it say message of concern. I know that the moon card deals with fear. And then I see peacefulness. There's nothing to worry about. If you apply for something, you're accepted. I got nerdy person. If you apply for school, so we was talking about applications and a nerdy person. So to me, that's like applying for school, applying for higher education, or some type of field of study. If you are disabled, it's not the end of the world. Okay, let me look into this. I feel like some of you feel like your disabilities took away your power. Your money, power, and respect. So you expect disappointments from people. I feel like you're very depressed because your disability is getting in the way of your success. Okay, let's see. What could you be focusing on? You're focusing on poverty. You got to focus on, let's see, those things that make you happy. Because if you have everything that you need, you're really not impoverished. Focus on what makes you happy. If you got to write out a list of the things that make you happy, I'm pretty sure your disability don't have to stop you. But you're very focused on not having. There it is, the disability right there. Like, I just keep pulling cards and they're talking about you feeling disabled. You feeling impoverished. You feeling like you don't have anything. You're stuck in a depression. Looking for work. Some people are out here looking for work because they feel like they're in the dumps and they need to be uplifted. Like, y'all ever think about working for yourself? Starting a business. You don't necessarily got to go out there and work for somebody. Like, the universe is abundant. There's funds out here. You could do what you love to do and make money at it. All right, so pile number 2, money, power, and respect. Start focusing on the things that empower you, that make you happy. Make money at doing things that make you happy. You know, going to apply at people's jobs, at their corporations, giving them that much power to say you're not good enough to work for them. You should be able to start your own corporation and learn as you go along. Because they say when a student is ready, the teacher will appear. Pretty sure you can learn everything you need to learn, you know, taking the first steps towards. If you do need help with business, hit me up. I got a nonprofit organization where I help uplift the wounded mother and every woman. Starting a business, hit me up. I'm a Capricorn. I'm all about entrepreneurship. Okay? 1-877-51 Spica. Your money, power, and respect reading. Shit, look at that. That's a lot of money. It says sudden wealth. You know, money is a power. A lot of people don't know how to control this particular force. Money is power. Okay? And when I see the slot machine, I'm saying maybe you get your money gambling. But I definitely see some people coming into some sudden wealth. I see some people being very lucky at gambling. Clarification. It's talking about detachment from money. I don't know. Maybe you think money makes you who you are. It's just an extension of who you are. It's the things that you do with your funds that make you better than the next person. And I'm not saying because you got a lot of money, you got to help people. Help people who you feel you want to help. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody really know what you went through in order to get all this money, power, and respect. But it seems like, you know, detachment from funds is like giving it away. Giving it in charities. So, you know, shit, if you want to make a donation to Order the Mother Star, feel free. It's a tax deductible donation. All right, social media. Gaining power on social media. You know, that is also it's like a, what is the word I'm trying to use? Gaining power on social media is a job. Like, you got to know the algorithms. You got to know what's. So pile number 3, your power comes in giving. Okay? Giving gifts and things like that. That is definitely, give it freely too. Like, give freely. It'll come back to you. All right. Okay, some of you I see going into porn. Clarification. But you're not going to be happy doing porn. That's not really what you were called to do. And clarification on this community card. When I see the Magician card, I see all these people. It could be family members, whoever. And you lying to them. So if you can't be honest about what you do and you're so worried about what everybody else is saying, don't go into porn. Like, you don't got to do that. You could do soft porn, or you could do, you know, sexy and sensual things without actually doing porn. You know what I'm saying? Dabble on the borderlines of it. Clarification. I don't know. Some bisexual shit is coming up now. Like looking into bisexual porn or gay porn, something. Some of you guys are very disappointed in y'all's life's journey. You guys carry a lot of baggage that need to be let go of, because that is not empowering you to hold on to it. And then I'm getting gold digger. Some of you get into relationships and gold dig. You could be a man or a woman that get into relationships with people that got money just so that you can mooch off of them and, you know, start gold digging. Look at that. Getting paid for your gifts or talents is another way that you can gain money, power, and respect. Wealthy person is coming up. Some of you feel like you want to become wealthy by, you know, becoming a singer or a famous person. You want fame and fortune. But a lot of you don't really know what come along with that fame and fortune. And I feel like this is something that need to be talked about with, you know, certain people thinking that they're about to just gain fame and fortune. In order for you to gain that much fame and fortune, souls got to get, you know, you got to give up souls. So, and nobody is exempt from that in this world. That's how the money comes. Money and blood, one and the same. Got to give up something that you love. You're going to have to give up something that you love for this wealth. And you're not going to feel good about that. Or the sacrifice could be on your own health. So if you feel like you want money on a certain level and you're willing to give up souls, or, you know, give up something you love, or give up your health, you know, because some people pop up with like very strange medical conditions nobody never heard of before to establish fame and fortune. Or some people don't really care about the fame, they get the fortune, but there's a lot that go along with it. Look at this. I just pulled another card. Like, I'm just pulling from here. Like, these have been shuffled. Now it's talking about secret societies. You know, if you want to go inside of a secret society, you won't have any control. You'll give up your control. You'll have money but no freedom. You're not going to be free to do whatever the hell you want to do. So you got to pick your battles, man. Let's see what's coming down your path. Trust in life's path. And this card can deal with spirituality and stuff. So some of you are into spirituality and your path is spiritual. And that's where you gain your money, power, and respect. You could be a Babalao or a Tata or in what is it called? A Yaye or in Yanla, which means my mother, in like Ifa, Santeria. You can be Iya or whatever, like initiated into some indigenous magical system. Ifa, Palo, 21 divisions, Sangoma. What else? It's a bunch of voodoo. There's a bunch of them. For some people, that is your path, and that's where you're going to get your money, power, and respect. Some of you are making deals with the devil. Okay, some of you are taking oaths, making deals with the devil. Well, I'm going to just say, behind that devil card was the change card. It's like you can't change what you've done in the past. Whatever things you've done for money, power, and respect, you can't change what you've done in the past. Okay? And when I see this card, this is a mature woman card. This card kind of like equivalent to the Empress card, which could stand for someone's mother. Put to rest. Okay. Feeling like you can't cope. Some of you would say gave up your mother so that you could have an upper class, sophisticated life. Like you want to be in a higher society of life. You don't want to struggle with poverty. You can't tolerate being poor. So, some of y'all made, deals with certain entities for money, power, and respect. This is the High Priestess card. Like I always say, she's someone like myself who has the spiritual and religious wisdom. She sits in between the veil of knowing and not knowing. Yakin and what's the two pillars? Yakin and Boaz, which that's very Masonic. So some of you are Eastern stars. Some of you women will initiate into the order of the Eastern Star for money, power, and respect. Okay. Because a lot of you want privilege and prestige in life. And then the Page of Cups. You know what I'm saying? It's a really good card. Good news coming. Okay, you got some good news coming about. Oh, it's coming quick. You got a message coming very soon regarding work. Okay? This is the type of work where you're able to express yourself. Okay, and some of you got money, power, and respect in law enforcement. Okay. So maybe the work is coming through law enforcement, security guards, corrections officers, military. Okay, going into the military, being in the military and high-ranking military official, a high-ranking CIA, FBI, ATF agent. That's what's coming up here. Secret Service, spying and espionage. Okay. And investigating homicides or something like that. So, I mean, let me see. In the hood, I was talking about hood rat. Stalking and investigations. Again, Some people got so much money, power, and respect that it gets the attention of too many people in the hood. Shit. I don't know why this shit look like police surrounding something. And this is something about moving forward in life. And it's talking about famous men. Knowing a lot of famous people. I don't know, the spirit really trying to speak through me right now. I don't know. I could feel it really pulling me to say certain things, but I'm going to end this pick a card reading for money, power, and respect. Pile 3 is deep. Hit me up at ootms.org or text 1-877-51-SPICA.
Abracadabra like magic, they call me Lord Aberastus. Abracadabra like magic, raise the dead out the caskets, send them offers in a basket. Abracadabra like magic, words of power can be tragic, words of power can be tragic. This one here is a classic, this one is a classic. Call her Maria, switch up the flow, let me call her so